are a light in the darkness, we are ensuring that everyone feels they belong. Refugees and their neighbours in Kirklees and further afield have been sharing stories with one another, using their precious objects that communicate something about a sense of belonging. Each person has responded to their partner's story at home by making shadow puppets or retelling the tale using everyday objects. They've also made a Street of Belonging banner by drawing their own houses and sending them to artist Naomi Parker to put together. 4 of the storytellers are here with us today, 2 couples from very different places. Introducing Farzat and Najma from Huddersfield and Damascus in Syria, proudly holding plants from their treasured garden that remind them of the herbs and vegetables they grew in Syria. This is Hoayda and her husband Haseeb from Sudan and Huddersfield, with the well-worn but beloved prayer books given to Hoayda by her grandfather. Both couples have had to make a new life in the UK, far away from their extended families. They share both the pain of separation and the happiness of nurturing new friendships.
We bring you a story of Najma and Farzat, a story of Damascus Huddersfield and Pelargonium geraniums.
Najma
and Farzat,
from Damascus,
Syria,
where Najma was a market gardener, growing potatoes, tomatoes, cucumber,
and much more.
including their 8 children. Najma used to bring lunch and take it to the field to share it with the children. Farzat came to work in the garden too, where they worked together.
But Farzat also had another job, driving a minibus for students with disabilities, until the war began in 2011.
When much of Damascus was destroyed and the wall fell on Najma during the bombing, it is time to leave everything and to find safety. But Farzat and Najma were very sad to leave all their children.
Now Najma and Farzat live in a little bungalow in Huddersfield. Their precious belonging is their garden, because it is where they feel they belong.
With potatoes,
Tomatoes,
cucumber,
and many of the herbs they used to grow in Damascus.
it is like a little piece of home.
They are holding their geraniums with lots of leaves.
They use the leaves to make geranium tea, a very healthy drink. And Najma says living in Huddersfield is a kind of heaven because no one is harming anyone else because of who they are.
But they miss their 8 children and more than 20 grandchildren.
They miss them so much.
Najma and Farzat, our friends, 2 of the 14 million Syrians forced to flee.
إنني أحمل الكتاب الصغير أينما أذهب.
I carry my little prayer books everywhere I go.
كان أعطاني جدي وستي حتى أتذكرهم.
Given to me by my granddad, they remind me of him and my grandma.
لقد تعلمت منهم اللطف والاحترام.
From one, I learned commitment, and from the other, kindness.
كنا نعيش في بيت كبير ونشرب الشاي سويا.
We lived together in a big house and drank tea in the quiet mornings.
كلما ندعو للدعاء في أيام الصباح. أوقات.
These are prayers of invocation to God. We follow the sun through the day.
لقد تمزقت صفحات الكتاب طول السنين ولقد اشتريت كتاب ولكن لم يكونوا أياه الكتاب.
After years of use, the pages are torn. I bought new books, but they cannot replace the old.